Maria, good evening.
Hello,
Hello, how are you tonight?
I'm good.
Okay, you're good. That's great to know. So it's been a week. So tonight is the continuation of our class. So are you ready to start, Sangrio?
Yes.
Yes, okay. That's really amazing. So now I will going to share my screen now to you. Wait for a moment. Okay, your book is this. Okay, so now we are here now on this unit 6 about what's your favorite thing. Okay, so here as you can see we have this topic, but before we move on to the next one, or before we start this topic, how about you, Sangrio? What is your favorite thing? What is your favorite thing?
Um, I don't know.
You didn't know? For example, those things that you use every day. Like for example, toys, gadgets, cell phone, for example. So because for me, maybe for example, my favorite thing is my phone because my phone is useful. So how about you? What is your favorite thing?
I don't know.
You didn't know? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's have here this one. So first, you need to complete the picture reading. So you all you need to do is to use the the phrases. Okay, can you please try to complete the picture reading?
A young girl is sitting on the grass. She is listening to music. She is having fun. Uh,
Okay, let's.
She is
Okay, she is.
wearing headphones. She is having fun listening to music.
Very good, thank you. So there is a little girl who is sitting on the grass. So as you can see, she is wearing a headphones. And she is also having fun listening to music. So maybe her favorite thing is her headphone because maybe she liked to listen to music. That's why headphone is her favorite. Okay. So now let's try to move on with the words that you will be having here. So as you can see, you have 8 words for this. Okay. So let's start with number 1. Okay, what is number 1?
Comic book.
Comic book. Very good. Number 2,
Drawing.
drawing. 3.
Favorite.
Okay, very good. Favorite. This one?
Violin.
Okay, good. This one.
Lesson.
Okay.
Boat. Puppet.
Okay, puppet. Very good. And last one.
Have fun.
Have fun. Okay, very good. They all get the correct pronunciation of the word. So those are the words that we will going to use to have um we will go to use on this topic, and on the next one, which is this, you will now be having the definitions of each word. But before that, Songrio, do you have any more questions about the words?
No.
No. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, we will now be having the definitions. So let's start with 1.
Most like.
Mhm.
Favorite.
Favorite. Very good. Now let's have number 2.
Amazing.
A magazine.
A magazine that tells stories using pictures. Uh, Comic book.
Yes, very good. Because as you can see here on this comic book, this is a type of magazine. Magazine, and in a comic book, or in comic book, there's a lot of pictures that show the story. Okay, so how about you? Do you have any comic book at home?
Yes.
Yes. Do you like to read the comic book?
Some,
Okay.
some time.
Sometimes. Oh, wow, sometimes. Because comic book is also great because you can see pictures of different characters or like superheroes. Okay. Now, let's try to have now number 3.
A door that is moved by putting a hand inside it.
Mhm.
Puppet.
Okay, puppet.
Puppet.
Very good, a puppet. So a puppet is like a doll, but it has a hole where you can put your hand inside it to control the puppet. Now, let's have number 4.
A bicycle.
Vehicle.
Vehicle that travels on water. Boat.
Okay, a boat. Very good. Now let's have number 5.
A musical instrument with string.
Hmm.
Violin.
Violin. Very good. Because strings, for example, this one is a violin. Okay. And here there are something like this. So those are the string of the violin that we use to make, that we move to make a sound. Okay, so how about this one, Sangrio? What are the other instruments that you know that also have strings? What are also the other instrument that you know that also have strings? Judy? Like for example, violin has strings or lines. How about what are the other instrument that you know that also has string? Uh,
Guitar.
yes, guitar. Very good. Do you have something else?
Mm,
Okay, we have violin, guitar. And also, it is also like a guitar, but a smaller version. Do you know the ukulele?
uh,
Yeah, the ukulele is also has strings. Very good. Okay, now let's have here number 6.
a part of a course of instruction.
Mm-hmm. A part,
Mm,
of course, of instruction or teaching.
have fun.
So a part of course or subject of instruction or
Lesson.
teaching. Okay, that is a lesson. Okay, now let's have the next one.
A picture drawn with a pencil, pen, essay. Drawing.
Mhm. Okay, it's a drawing. Very good. Now, let's try to have number 8.
To have an enjoyed barber or amusing time. Have fun.
Very good. Have fun. So now that we are all done with this one and you all got the correct answer, we will be now moving on the sentences that you will be having. But before that, we will going to repeat some words. Okay? Now, let's try to have this word.
A magazine.
A magazine. Very good. How about this word?
A basic baker.
Vehicle.
Vehicle.
Okay, thank you. Now, how about this one?
Instruction.
Very good. And last one.
Amusing.
Okay, amusing. Very good. So now, let's try to move on with the sentences that you will be having. So here is the 2 sentences that you will be having. So let's start with the first one.
My friends are crazy about video games, but I like comic books.
Very good. But I like comic books. So now let's have number 2.
It's my mom's violin, and it's very old.
Okay. What is very old? Okay. Now that we are all done, let's try to move on now with the next one. So here is the story or some passage about what's your favorite thing. And we will go into talk about some kids. In total, we will be having 4 different kids. But let's start with the first one. So Dan, let's start with Dan.
My friends are crazy about video games, but I like comic books. I like the drawing and the stories in comic books. I love Japanese comic books. They are called manga. They are my favorite.
Okay, very good. So what is the name of the boy again?
Then
Okay, how old is he?
11.
Okay, 11. So as you can see, Dan likes comic books, but her friends are crazy about video games. But he doesn't like video games, okay? Because he likes comic books. And he also liked drawing and the story in the comic book. And on this one, he loved Japanese comics. And what do you call the Japanese comics?
Manga.
Manga. Very good. So now, let's try to move on with Amy. How about Amy?
My favorite thing is my violin. It's my mom's violin and it's very old. My mom doesn't play it now. I have a lesson and I'm quite good,
White.
quite good.
Very good. So here is Amy, and she is 14 years old. So her favorite thing is, or Amy's favorite thing is her violin. And in fact, it's her mom's violin. Okay. And she also have lesson. So meaning she has a violin lesson. And she is now quite good. Okay, any questions?
No.
No. So now we will be having now the next one. Tom.
My family has a bird. Its name is Queen. It's blue and white. It isn't very big, but it's great. It's my favorite thing. Here's a picture of my family with our boat.
Okay, very good. So Tom, favorite thing is their boat. And the name of their boat is Sea Queen. Okay, it isn't very big, but it is his favorite thing. Okay, now let's have the last one. We have Miranda.
My puppets are my favorite things. I fun with them. My little brother and I play with the puppet together. Our puppets sing and dance for our friends,
Parents.
parents.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And lastly, we have Miranda. And her favorite thing is her puppet. And in fact, they play puppet together and they also sing and dance for their parents. So this one is the puppet. Okay. So now, do you have any questions about the story?
No,
No questions. So now, if you don't have any questions, how about this? Now, do you know now, Songrio, what is your favorite thing?
oh, I don't know.
You still don't know. Okay, it's all right. So maybe tomorrow you will know, going to know what is your favorite thing. Okay, because favorite thing is something that you usually like, okay, like those kids. And now, if you don't know, it's okay. We will be having now the reading comprehension. Okay, so let's start with number one.
What is the passage mainly about? My favorite things,
Very good. Number two.
which is not a correct match.
Mhm. Which is not a correct match.
C.
Okay, it's C. Miranda's favorite match or favorite thing is her brother. So it's not her brother. So what do you think? What is Miranda's favorite thing?
Puppet,
Puppet. Very good. Now, let's have number three.
which is true about Amy. Her mom plays the violin now.
Hmm. The question is, which is true about
Uh,
Amy?
Her favorite thing is her mom's violin.
Okay, very good. That's the one. Now, let's have here number two. So here we will going to read and match, and all we need to do is match the correct names of each of everythings or details or phrases. Now, let's start first with number one.
My favorite things are my puppet, Miranda.
Miranda, good.
I'm good at playing the violin, Amy. My family has a big boat.
Okay.
Or I love Japanese comic books called manga. Then
Okay, it's done. Very good. All done. Now, let's try to have the graphic organizer. So here, first, we need to complete the main idea of each paragraph. Okay, we have paragraph 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is all about Dan, Amy, Tom, and Miranda. Now, let's have here the first one.
then like the draw the drawings and the stories in comic books.
Very good. Let's have here number 2.
Amy likes her mom's old violin.
Okay, how about Tom?
Tom likes his family's boat.
Very good. Now let's have number 4.
Miranda's favorite thing is her puppet.
Her puppets. Now we are almost done. So let's now have the summary of the passage. So here, all you need to do is to complete it. So let's start with number 1.
Dan's friends are crazy about video games,
Oh,
but he likes Japanese comic books. They are called manga. Amy's favorite thing is her mom's old violin. She's quiet White.
Oh, so Amy's favorite thing is her mom's violin, and she's quite blank at playing it.
Good.
Okay, she's quite good.
At playing it. Tom's favorite thing is his family's blueberry, blue and white coat. It's called Sequin. Miranda loves to play with her pet. She makes them sing and dance.
That's very good. So now that we are all done here, do you have any more questions?
No,
No questions. So now if I don't have anything, we will now going to review this summary. And to have this one, I will going to cover this. Okay. So here, Sangrio, on this story or in this summary, we have 4 different kids. So what are the name of the kids?
then Amy, Tom, Miranda.
Miranda, very good. Now, Dan, what is Dan's favorite thing?
Comic book.
Okay, so he love or he likes comic book, especially Japanese comic book. And now, what do you call the Japanese comic book?
Manga.
Manga, very good. We also have here Miranda. So what is Miranda's favorite thing?
Puppet.
The puppet, very good. We also have here Amy. And what is Amy's favorite thing?
Uh, play violin.
Yeah, so yeah, he play violin. So what is her
Violin.
violin? Very good. So her violin is where is her violin came from?
Her mom.
Okay, it's from her mom. Now we have the last one. We have Tom. So what is Tom's favorite thing? What is Tom's favorite thing? We have Dan, Amy, Tom, and last one is Miranda. And now,
Boat.
okay, the boat. So that boat has a name. So what is the name of their boat?
Uh, what?
Oh, okay. What is the color of their boat?
White and blue.
Okay, white and blue. And their boat also have a name. So what is their boat's name?
Uh,
See?
Sequin.
Okay, the sea queen. Very good. Okay, now that we are all done here and we are all done reviewing, you really did a great job here. And now we will be moving on now with the review. So on this review, all you need to do is the answer. And this one is all about chapters 1 to 4. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what is number 1?
Typewriter.
Okay, typewriter. Very good. Now, how about number 2?
Uh, parent.
Okay, the parent. Okay, now 3,
Violin.
the violin. Okay, 4.
Present.
Okay, it's a present. And what is the other word for present?
Gift.
Gift. Okay, now let's have number 5.
Globe.
Okay, we have the globe. And in the globe, there are different countries. So, Sanrio, can you give me 3 countries that you know? Can you give me 3 countries? Can you name 3 countries?
Philippines, Korea, Japan.
Japan, very good. Now let's have number 6.
Perfect.
A puppet, very good. Now, all done with this. So let's try to move on now here on the next one, which is number 2. So here you need to complete the sentences using the words inside the box. So you have the word crazy, clever or smart, warm, and scared. So now let's have number 1 first.
The father penguin keeps the egg warm on his feet.
Very good. Number 2.
I'm scared. I don't want to break the typewriter.
Okay, very good. Let's have here now the next one. Number 3.
My friends are clever, and crazy about video games, but I like comic books.
Very good. Number 4.
Ashan is very clever. Yan is very funny.
Very good. Now let's have here the next one. So in this one, we need to read and choose. So let's start with number 1 again.
Are Carla and Luna twins?
They are Carla and Lorena twins. Very good. Number 2.
These twins is best friends.
Okay, these twins are best friends. Number 3.
Luna is quiet.
Quiet. Very good. Now, let's have here number 4 where you need to complete the sentence. So you have some pronouns like her, its, their, and mine. Okay, let's start with number 1.
Sophie is 34 years old. Her hair is blonde.
Very good. 2.
I'm Ella. My best friends are Isham and Yan.
Okay.
There are twins. Each friends,
Mhm.
their friends cannot tell one from the other.
Very good. Last one.
My family has a boat. Its name is Sea Queen.
Okay. So its, we have its because we usually use its if we will going to refer for a thing like a boat. Okay, its is used for things only or non-living things like boat. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be all for tonight's class because we don't have much time to finish this, but you really did a great job. Okay, Songrio. So that will be all. Thank you and have a good night. Keep up the good work always. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.